大家好，我係阿木，歡迎返到嚟無端端廣東話。今日我哋繼續講分享二，你叫我瑪麗得啦。今日係第二部分 Part 2，我哋會講對話 Conversation。我哋做少少溫習。Let's do some revision。 仲記唔記得點解啊？仲 is still right？ 記唔記得 A not A structure remember or not？ 點解 What is the meaning? Do you still remember the meanings of the following word or expressions? So let's try。 跟我讀一次。第一個有。第二個想。第三個冇。第四個都。第五個中文名。第六個點樣。第七個得啦。第一題有 means to have, right? To have。 第二題想係咩啊？ To want to something, right? To want to or would like to。 第三題冇 is a negation of 有 so it means don't have, right? Don't have。 第四題都 have two meanings, right? Depends on the context. The first one is to or also, right? The second one is or, so it is be。 第五題中文名 or you can pronounce as 中文名。中文 or 中文 is Chinese, right? Chinese language。 名 is name, so when it come together it is Chinese name。 第六題點樣 or we can say 點 it is a question word which is how, right? How。 第七題得啦 it is an expression follows the sentence to say it is okay that something. The speaker give permissions to the listener, allowed him or her to do something, right? 你叫我瑪麗得啦 You can call me 瑪麗。得唔得？ So the answer is here。 OK， 我哋嚟睇一睇對話。 Let's take a look on the conversations. Again, there are some parts is highlighted, right? So in this stage, just forget it. 聽我讀一次。 Listen to me reading this conversation one times. Hello, Mary. 呢排點啊？ Hi, Jenny. 呢排好好啊。 Mary 啊，你有冇中文名㗎？有啊，我嘅中文名係張瑪麗。你呢？我都有啊，我嘅中文名係陳珍妮。你想我點樣叫你啊？你叫我瑪麗得啦。咁你叫我珍妮啊？跟我讀一次。跟我讀一次 means read after me. I will read it in a slow speed, so no worry, okay? Just follow me. Hello, Mary. 呢排點啊？ Hi, Jenny. 呢排好好啊。 Mary 啊，你有冇中文名㗎？有啊，我嘅中文名係張瑪麗。你呢？我都有啊，我嘅中文名係陳珍妮。你想我點樣叫你呀？你叫我瑪麗得啦。咁你叫我珍妮啊？ Okay? I know there is some expressions, phrase or word you don't know, so let's take a look in it, and then I will analyze these conversations sentence by sentence to you. The first one, 呢排點啊? It is a very useful phrase to ask, how are you recently? How are you recently? 呢排 means this periods of time or these days. Okay, recently. 點 is 點樣, right? Which means how. But usually in these expressions, we will just say 點. It means how are you recently? How are you recently? 呢排點啊? And then you have two 好 here, right? 呢排好好啊. But they are different parts of speech. One of them is adverb, and then the other one is adjectives. In Cantonese, usually the adverb is put in front of the adjectives, so that the first 好 is an adverb, which means very. The second 好 is an adjective, which means good. What does it mean? It means very good recently. One more very useful phrase. 你呢? 你呢? So when you say somebody's name here, or a pronoun, and then add 呢, it will become asking the same thing and then to say, what about you? How about you? Or what about him? What about her? So if you would like to say, what about him? Then you will say,佢呢? Or you would like to say, what about her? Also,佢呢? And if you would like to say, what about Jenny? Then you will say, Jenny呢? Jenny呢? So this 呢 is, how about? What about? 得唔得? So very useful, right? If you want to ask the same questions to somebody or about somebody, then you can directly use 呢 to ask the same question. 好，我哋睇一次啲句子. Let's look into each sentence one time. Hello, hello, you know, right? It is a loan word from English, which is hello. In last sharing, I also say you can read it as hello, hello, right? Mary, 呢排點啊? How are you recently? Hi, also a loan word, and then localized into our Cantonese systems, right? Hi. Jenny, 呢排好好啊. 呢排 means this day, recently, right? 好好, very good. Is a sentence final particle. Usually soften the intonation or the tone of the sentence. Okay, next sentence. Mary 啊. Here, you can use it in a different situation. But here, the function is very simple. It just draws somebody's attention and then to start your conversations. 你有冇中文名㗎? 你 is you, right? 有冇 is a not a structure. Usually, we will add the adverb to negate the verb or the adjectives. But here, 有 is a special case. The negation of 有 is 冇. So we just combine the positive form and then the negative forms to form this a may structure to ask yes-no questions. 有冇 have or don't have 中文名㗎? Okay. 中文名 Chinese name, right? Chinese name. This sentence final particle 㗎 is asking some fact. Okay, so you can use 㗎, but actually you can also use also fine. 有啊 means I have. 我嘅中文名係張瑪麗。我嘅我 is I, right? But come with the possessive marker 嘅 we can translate it as my, right? 中文名 Chinese name 係 verb to be is, right? 張瑪麗 is a name. Sometimes if you have an English name, we will translate it into Cantonese according to the English pronunciations. Because Mary is very similar to 瑪麗, so we will usually translate Mary into 瑪麗. But actually you can make your own Chinese name using the Chinese character. So 張瑪麗 is a name. 你呢? How about you? What about you? 我都有啊。我 is I, right? 都 here. What is the meanings of 都 here? All or two? It should be two, right? Because somebody said, I have a Chinese name. And then you said, I have two, right? I have two. So it should be two. 有 is to have, right? 我都有啊 is sentence final particles. 我都有啊 means I have two. 我嘅中文名係陳珍妮 Same pattern as 我嘅中文名係張瑪麗 It means my Chinese name is 陳珍妮 陳珍妮 is a name, one of our character. And the next one 你想我點樣叫你呀？你想我點樣叫你呀？你 is you, right? 想 wants to. 我 me because object position, right? 點樣 how. 叫 to call or to address, right? 你 you are sentence final particle. Soften the tones of the sentence. So how to translate this sentence? 你想我點樣叫你呀？ It can be translated as how do you want me to call you? So how should I call you, right? How should I call you? And the next one. 你叫我瑪麗得啦。你叫我瑪麗 is a sentence, right? It means you call me 瑪麗. And then 得啦 it is an expression. It is okay. That. So this sentence you can translate as it is okay that you call me 瑪麗。咁你叫我珍妮啊？咁 is a gap filler. We can say it is well then. 你叫我珍妮啊？你叫我珍妮 It means you call me 珍妮。And this sentence final particles is very important. He has a friend, which is 啦。They function similar. Why they are so important? Because it changed the sentence type. It changed the statement or declarative sentence to request or suggestions. So it means that you can call me 珍妮. If this is okay, then I clean this page and then we read together once. 一齊讀一次 Read together once. Hello, Mary. 呢排點啊？ Hi, Jenny. 呢排好好啊。Mary 啊，你有冇中文名㗎？有啊，我嘅中文名係張瑪麗。你呢？我都有啊，我嘅中文名係陳珍妮。你想我點樣叫你呀？你叫我瑪麗得啦。咁你叫我珍妮啊？ Okay? Okay, let's do some exercise. Do a role play. I add as Jenny, and then you add as Mary. The sentence marked with a microphone means you need to read it. Okay, I go first. Hello, Mary. 呢排點啊？ Mary 啊，你有冇中文名㗎？我都有啊，我嘅中文名係陳珍妮。你想我點樣叫你呀？咁你叫我珍妮啊？ Okay? Good. Let's change the role. You add as Jenny, and then I add as Mary. You go first. Hi, Jenny. 呢排好好啊。有啊，我嘅中文名係張瑪麗。你呢？你叫我瑪麗得啦。Okay, very good. 今日講完啦，下次見。記得 like、comment、share 啊。拜拜。